Okay, so the manifold mounted again and the 8 bolts tightened up. Let me grab a torch. So I still have to attach that bracket to this manifold, and there's another pipe back there with a bracket I've got to attach, and then I've got to start working out that more. We've got to make sure that everything's where it needs to be before I get really serious. That bracket and that back bracket are easy, and then in approximately 1 hour I can nip those bolts up again, make sure they're tight. These 2 top brackets are going to move. I don't think I've got them right, but that's all part of the fun. And then inject the rail back in and start reassembling stuff, but we're getting closer. Very closer, very, very closer. All right, we're back. So I've retightened the 8 bolts. I've installed the bracket that holds this pipe on better, so there. I've also put the bolt in the bracket that goes underneath for the first time ever, and there's one here that was loose as well, and I've rerouted the power. Just done a bit of a quick check and made sure at this stage that I'm confident that everything's where it should be and everything's where it should go, apart from that one plastic washer, which I don't have. That's fine. So next up, I'll put the injectors back in and put the injector rail back on, and then we'll put the top manifold bit on, and then we're getting close to maybe even trying to start it. Hey, I found it. Oh, I just saw it. Where was it? I found the washer that I need right now. There it, no, that's not it. Sure, I just saw it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's that other bit that I don't need. Is that washer there an earthing washer or an insulation washer? There's electrical current there. There's rubber there. I don't know. Don't know what to do here. Alright, in the interest of getting this thing going again, and hopefully not burning to the ground, these gaskets are directional. I'm not going to goop this one on, because if I need to take it off again to replace that washer, when the washer miraculously just appears, it's not a huge job. It's still a pain in the ass, but it's not a huge job. Alright, so everything's where it should be. This one could be quite interesting.
Let's have a little look see. One goes there, one goes there, one goes there, one goes there. That nut holds. That bracket goes to there, holds that. That yellow one comes to there. Pretty sure. That one goes there and that one goes over the top side. Like that, which is one, which is two. One bolt goes in there. One bolt goes in there. Right, let's snip some bolts up. See what unfolds. Hook some shit up as we go. That goes there. That's all I get. I've got a grip on this. I'm not going to screw that. So they might go in there. A little snot. And they go into that. And that. Yeah, both of those are supposed to sit there and clip. That could be busted. There's a cable trying to jump there.
Righto. Now, you've all just watched some high-speed footage of me putting shit back together. The only boo-boo of the day is that little collar that sits under the injector line. I can't see how that's going to change the geometry. I am a bit worried that I haven't pulled the injectors back up to the rail. I guess we'll find out in a minute if it leaks. So here's the plan. I'm going to start it and then see if it catches fire. I know it's complex, but let's have a go. It may not start. It's probably been running that shit that long with that much air. Oh, so there's no sparks yet. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. Just going to let it warm up for a while and then we'll keep an eye on it and we'll come back. Okay, so the last job is to drain the diff. I have loosened off the fill plug so I know I can get the fill plug out because this diff is making all sorts of disgusting noises and I think we found out why. Let's let the air out. Oh, that smells good, like diff should. Yeah, I think we're going to let that drain for overnight and come back to it tomorrow. but I'll get out from under the car and I'll show you the plug. Okay, so there's no chunky bits in it, just fine stuff. So yeah, no, that's all right. Thanks for watching. We'll take it for a test drive another day. You didn't seriously think I was going to end that soon. I am going to end though. So, Barry's back together. The squealy noise is gone, and that's due to that manifold gasket that somebody had folded in half, putting together. I mean, I'm surprised it even ran. However, it ran, and now it's running better. It is still a bit lumpy. I might have to adjust the timing. That's fine. The diff straining, I've got to find out how much diff oil I need. I'm going to put 140 weight back in it because it is noisy. I want to shut it up. And then I'm going to drive it to death. That's it. It's ready to go. I just have to put plates on it and drive it and then see how long it lasts before it breaks and have to fix something else. That injector washer, I'll get another one, and then next time I'm under the bonnet, I'll pull that top piece off, replace that, put it back together again. Thanks for watching. I'll try and make some sort of video out of my head disappearing in and out of the shot, but we'll see how we go. This may never be published. We'll find out. See you next time. Okay, everybody. So it went bad. It went really, really bad. The injector seals leaked. It made a big mess. I ended up taking the top off again. I bought some new injectors. I put the new injectors in. It didn't run right. They're different. Instead of having one hole in the injector, they had 4. Shouldn't make a difference. It's for this car. I bought it, from a reliable supplier. No, didn't work. So I ended up replacing all the seals on the old injectors. Took the top off again. On, off, on. Ended up taking the top off 3 times. It's currently running really well. I have a battery issue, so I've got to find a new battery, which is just part of the fun. And it's ready for rego. Again, I've also replaced the sway bar rubbers and done that. And the diff wasn't the knocking noise. So today's Muppet Award goes to this bloke, because after I got it back with the knocking going on and I replaced the diff oil, it was still knocking. And I went and checked the wheel nuts on the front left, which is where in the end, I checked all the wheel nuts, but it was the front left that was the problem, because I had 4 loose wheel nuts. Yay. So it is what it is. It happens. Barry just needs rego plates now, a good drive, a new battery, and a thrash in the paddock, and we'll find the next challenge. There is a band-aid I'm resisting pulling off an oil leak on the front, where I think someone's put the head on and cracked the block beneath the front bolt. Another day, not today. So anyway, that's the adventure that has been the inlet manifold, which turned into an absolute nightmare. See you next time.